bit of a smaller ship, so it's got a smaller kind of venue to get on, and so they kind of bring you in here, they set you down, and they take you to different stations, and
very organized.
Yeah, you check into each one of them organized, and now we're getting ready to get on the
passengers. Yep.
All right, so we're in, this is the port in St. Maarten, and kind of quiet today. Not a lot of people here. Sharkies, and we're gonna try guava berry rum, whatever that is. Hello. So I've been seeing guava berry signs everywhere. Is it rum or what is guava? Okay, a rum liqueur. Okay. Do you sell it like a shot of it, or how do you do? Yeah. Is it mixer? You usually mix it with stuff?
We make a colada with it or rum punch.
He's good? Yeah?
We can get a drink for $7 and a bottle for $31.
Okay.
7. Where are you folks from?
Okay, just so everybody knows where we are, we're still in the St. Maarten port.
Yep.
Getting ready to board the Wind Surf for the very first time. Here's the car keys.
So this is the Windstar. Welcome. This is our beautiful home for the next 7 nights, where we're going to take a classic Caribbean tour and go to very cool places like Guadeloupe and Dominica, which I've never been to before.
And St. Kitts.
And St. Kitts, Nevis.
Nevis.
Yeah, so
This is going to be exciting. It's going to be a good trip, I think.
yeah, let's go start the adventure.
All right, let's go. Hello.
Bumpy, we're gonna bounce. No,
Oh,
thank you.
Let me try open
Yep.
with your key just to make sure.
Yes, thank
Your
you.
key is
Working.
okay.
Green light.
Great. Woo! Thank you.
Written your key, ma'am.
Yes, it looks
Enjoy your stay.
wonderful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Hopefully you will have an enjoy with our cruise.
I think we shall.
Just want to show you where is
Yes.
your life jacket.
Oh, good.
You
Okay.
can see there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And later we will have safety drill 5:15.
5:15. Yep.
And you need to go to deck 4.
Decor.
Main deck. And your master station here is number 5.
5. 4, 5. Got
Yes.
it.
5:15.
4,
Deck
5.
4.
Station 5. Got it.
5, 4,
Now
5.
Yes.
you can have in your lunch
Okay.
in veranda. Also you can make reservation for the other restaurants.
Oh,
Stella
yes.
and
Where do we
Candles
do that?
in veranda.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Someone there, stand by to take care of.
Oh, perfect.
Excellent.
That's good.
Thank you so
Reservation.
much.
Okay, have a nice day.
Thank
See
you.
around. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. So we are in room 101. So we're on the windsurf in room 101. So it means we're at the very bottom of the ship and the very, very front of the ship. If you look there, there's nowhere else to go.
Dead end.
So yeah.
And our
So-
luggage has arrived.
Yay. That's excellent. So I'm worried that if it starts getting really bumpy out there, we may be doing this in the bed. We'll find out. So come on in, let's check out the room. So here we are in the room. It's actually really pretty. I think it's a beautiful room, by the way.
Yeah, and don't forget, this ship was built in 1990?
Yeah, 1980s, I think, actually.
1980s. It used to be a Club Med ship. So this was a Club Med 1.
Yeah.
And then Windstar bought it,
Yep.
refurbished it.
Refurbished it in the late 1990s, and then it also went through a facelift again in 2019. I think everything looks very pristine on this ship. It doesn't feel like it's a small ship and it's a sailing ship, but it doesn't feel like old or tired to me at all.
I don't think so.
So this is our first, we got a big closet, so that's super nice when you're on a ship. So we've got lots of place to hang up things because we're going to be here for a whole week. That's good. We've got a few little drawers over here to throw stuff in. So that's excellent work. And then we've even got, if we need to, we can throw stuff up here. These are the only things that crack me up because
Oh my gosh, is that a DVD
Yeah.
player?
we got the DVD player.
And upstairs we saw the collection of DVDs.
DVDs, so, but I guess people on the ship won't have to worry about whether they can use the technology or not. So we've also got, by the way, in our room, which is super nice, some water in some glass bottles.
That is nice.
So I'm sure that that's going to be something that we will use all the time. Got an intercom system here with all the lights and everything.
Okay, that's got to be old school,
Yeah,
right?
that is definitely old school. Telephone directory.
Okay, that's fun.
Definitely old school.
What's
And
in
it
those?
is fun.
What's in the cabinets?
Oh, these
Essentially.
are more storage.
Oh, nice.
Got a place to put things. That's what you need on. I'm going to shut that door so it stays cool in here. That's what you need on these ships, is lots of places to put everything. So this is our bed. They've got these nice luggage things so that you don't wreck the sheets. First test. Oh, it's a little hard, but
So-
bouncy.
It's a ship bed.
It's a ship bed. It's hard, but it's bouncy actually. And I am sinking in a little bit, so I don't feel like it's like,
Right.
it feels good.
And then for storage, for your suitcases,
Yeah.
all ships, the bed is designed to take on your luggage.
Yeah. So once your luggage is unpacked, you just slide it under there.
Yep.
We've actually got a little mini fridge here, which is nice. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, it's stocked.
It's stocked. But we did not buy the beverage package.
I wonder how that works.
I don't know how that works either, but
Oh,
we
we're gonna
stocked
find
our
out.
fridge. I'm sure as we drink it, we get charged for it. They even got these little things to throw stuff up here. Oh, and up in here is our life vest. You can kind of see them.
Oh yeah.
So that's just where they got those stored. That are.
And I think they have the old-fashioned muster on this ship, where
They
you
do that.
actually show up to your muster station instead of watching the little video that we've experienced on a lot of the newer ships.
And that's at 5:15.
5:15. Everybody
This
reports
is
the
a
muster.
full king size bed.
Yes.
So this is not like a tiny bed. I just want to see if it's actually the twins put together. Yeah, I think it's two twins put together.
And here's our view.
And here's our view. So we've actually got our
Now we're on a small ship, so there are no balconies
yeah, no balconies
on
there.
this.
And
But look at this,
portholes.
closing portholes.
If it gets really rough,
You're worried about the
Like
water.
I might use that if it gets really rough, actually. And you can see how low we are on the water.
Oh yeah, the water is like right
The
there.
water is like right there. Like I don't know if I've ever been this low on
Okay,
a-
this is gonna
on a
be
boat.
interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So, let's check out the bathroom because we haven't seen that yet. Well, it's nice to get reading lights here
Oh yeah, and more buttons.
and with little things. Yeah, more buttons.
Must be lights.
Check out the bathroom. Look, it's great. This is great. I'm gonna let you go in, but I mean, it's an old ship. But it's a great bathroom.
Right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna
not bad.
decent sized shower. I'll just give you guys an idea. Now I'm not the biggest person in the world, but
Well, that's
I
not
can-
bad.
Look, I'm actually elbow to elbow without touching. Here,
Well, I think that's decent.
so that's a nice sized shower. We got some granite countertops here. Lots of place to put our stuff. These bars so your stuff won't fall out when it's bumpy. Oh, look at this. You even got. This is cute. We've got water glasses also so they can't fall out
Oh, for those rough
for
nights.
those rough nights. And then a very tiny little toilet room. Good. I think this looks great.
I think so too.
I'm actually super excited about it. So, this is our Windstar room for the next 7 nights. Our luggage is here, so let's get unpacked. Oh yeah, they did give us a nice fruit
Oh,
and that most people don't know because we found out it's kind of like a secret running around the ship right now is they have welcome beverages at the Commodore bar,
which is
and-
at the aft.
which is at the aft of the ship. And people told us about it, and then we told people about it, and so it's like everybody knows that they have a welcome drink now at the aft of the ship. So we
Yep.
went and did that, but this is really cute. All right, let's unpack.
Let's
Let's
cruise.
cruise. Okay, so we jumped on the Windstar, and the very first thing we did was to get our reservations at Candles and at the Stella place so that we have reservations there. So that was the very first thing that we did.
And they're serving us lunch right away.
Yes, lunch right away.
So it's a buffet style. Looks pretty good. They fish, meat.
Everything, steak, fish,
Yeah, it looks really good. so far.
everything. So, all right, bon appetit.
All right. There we go.
Welcome to Windsor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome on board. Enjoy the lunch. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Delicious.
It was delicious, actually. The salmon was so fresh. It was delicious.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning. We're at day 2, and we are just arriving into Nevis, which is that
Right there. Cloud covered. Top, it's a high peak. It's a dead volcano.
right. And so what we found out about it was it actually was first named by first named by us, not the indigenous people, but first named by Westerners, Nevis, by Christopher Columbus. And Nevis actually means like snow.
Right.
So when he came here, they had this mountain, and the top of it was always covered with a white cloud. And so he named it Nevis as he kind of went on by. They didn't stop here long. There was no gold. But that's where
The Spanish didn't care about this island.
no
There's
gold. Today it's a little bit funny, a little bit darker cloud because it's a little windy out and a little weather, but it's still beautiful. All right, we'll tell you more about our day in a minute.
Okay, so this is the fresh juice Lisa was talking about. And she got a parfait.
I always love their parfaits. Hello, good morning.
Water, please.
Yes, water, thank you.
And this is the wonderful water Lisa was talking about.
Yeah, I love it.
You guys have the best water of the cruise ships. It actually is good water. Okay, today, and we're at our first stop, which is Nevis.
Day 2. We're on day 2.
Day 2, first stop.
Yep.
Right. And we're in Nevis. Nevis is actually connected to St. Kitts.
Right. 2 little islands under the same flag.
Right. Tiny little island.
Yeah, tiny little island. And we're here on Sunday, and actually they told us everything's closed on Sunday, the stores and stuff. But that's okay. There's better shopping, they said, in other places. So, and we're going snorkeling.
Right. Today's a snorkel day.
Yeah. Let's talk about Nevis, though.
Oh, some fun facts.
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton was born here.
He was born here, so he signed our Declaration of Independence.
So one of our forefathers.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. And then Admiral Nelson was here. He lived here for a while, and actually
He met
Nevis
his wife
was
here. That's right.
Yep, so Nisbet was her name. So you can actually tour the Nisbet plantation as part of the tours here. And so that's kind of cool. What's some more fun facts on
So
this?
although it's a volcano, this island, although it's
All
dead,
of them are.
but of course there are hot springs here, and they have hot spring baths in one of the oldest hotel that's here.
Yeah, like
I believe it is.
1787.
So that's where they used to bathe, in the hot spring baths.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus sailed past, and he noticed that you'll notice we took some pictures. The island, the top of the mountain is covered with clouds, and it's almost always cloud covered. And he thought it looked like a snowy capped mountain, so he called it Nevis. And Nevis has, I don't know what that means, snow.
Nevis means snow. So in Spanish, apparently, Nevis means snow. So if that's not true, you people who speak Spanish, put it below it,
tell us.
because that's what they're telling everybody here.
Yep.
So apparently
Part of the
Nevis
story.
means, snow, and that's the mountains are covered in the snow. So that's kind of a cool fun fact. So we're going to go explore the island today. We're actually going snorkeling. So we're going to get on a big catamaran. It sounds like a lot of people are going snorkeling. So
Yeah, almost everybody, I think.
we're taking our wetsuits because I'm always cold in the Caribbean waters. So coming from Florida, I like my pool temperatures and my water temperatures about 85. But here they're in the 70s, so for me that's a little chilly. So we brought a wetsuit this time. So
Yeah, I
right.
probably won't use mine, but we might. I brought it
after
just in case.
snorkeling, what are we doing?
Oh, then this ship has a swim platform that comes down out of the back of the aft.
Yeah, the back of the aft. That's
the back of the aft,
redundant.
in the aft. And yeah, so hopefully we're back on time to get a peek at that. It's only going to be this stop where we're anchored now,
Yeah.
and then there's one other stop, and we haven't found out
I'm
which
guessing
island
St.
it is.
Lucia when we're in Pigeon Island, but that's just.
Oh, I bet you're right. Yeah. So I bet you're right.
Yeah, so that's what I think we're doing. So we're going to try to get back in time to get onto the swim platform, and then we have dinner tonight just in the main restaurant, which is Amorpha, I think it's called. So we're going to have Amphora.
Yeah, something like that.
So we're going to eat in the main dining room tonight. We'll see what that's like. It's the first night. Check that out, and that will complete our day 2.
All right.
All right, so let's go on an adventure.
Okay, so this is our beach party. Everybody kind of comes here, they hang out. This was supposed to be our beach barbecue, but as we know, our ship broke down last night. We didn't leave the last port until 11:30, so we got here late. So we did the barbecue on the boat. Now we're just doing the beach party here. So they brought all the toys down, and these are all for us to play with. The paddle boards, and over here is the kayaks, and there's people out kayaking and snorkeling and having a great time. So it's fun. It's a good thing. Okay, so this is the swim platform of the ship.
Yeah.
In the aft. So the ass end opens up into a swim kind of a play platform.
Scallops. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When I was in France, in Paris,
Yes.
I had the best meat I've ever had, the best meal.
Ah.
And it had some kind of sauce on it. So I'm thinking I'm trying to live that moment.
Oh, right. French and their sauces.
No, I love French sauces.
Okay, well, my scallops are delicious.
They are?
Amazing. Very good. Was your steak? Yeah? Good.
Thank you very much.
What'd you call this? Is the milvoy. Milvoy. That sounds French to me. Milvoy.
Means 1,000 layers.
Oh,
1,000 layers. Oh, okay.
Meal, 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, I did not know
Ahoy
this.
layers. Yes, thank you.
Milvoy.
Milvoy.
Oh, looks delicious.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. That is really good. Wow. So order the milvoy.
Milvoy.
Milvoy. Milvoy. When you come here,
Sounds like me.
get the milvoy.
Also learning how to speak French.
That's right.
So, but I guess you already sounds like a French.
No.
Milvoy.
That's very good.
It's good.
This is delicious. This is my favorite dessert in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yes.
this is so good.
So we've reached the end of day 2. And look at how red this guy is.
Got a little red. But don't worry, it'll be tan tomorrow.
He does. He turns tan really, really fast. Whereas
Tonight-
if I was red, I'd be peeling tomorrow.
Tonight, maybe a little red. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
amazing.
So the end of day 2, so we've had a great day. So we went snorkeling, and that's where probably this all happened.
Yeah, the sun.
Yeah,
It was a
which-
great sunny day
It was
in
a nice
Nevis.
sunny day.
So we just ended. We were in Nevis.
Started a little rainy,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Sun
we
came
got to
out.
snorkel for the day. There was, like at one point when I was snorkeling there, we actually went from Nevis over to St. Kitts, just to let you know. And I think the name of the boat was Magnifique, FYI. And the crew there was fabulous. So if you
We had a lot of fun.
find it on TripAdvisor or you're on someplace else and you're looking what to do, they gave a really good tour and really took good care of their guests. So Magnifique was the name of the boat. And at one point we were swimming in, wait, what was the name of the, okay, I'm gonna say it wrong. It was like Shit's Bay.
Oh, right. It had something to do with shit. It was really weird, but it was really good. There was a little shipwreck there that was up in the cove. It was kind of cool.
And the snorkeling, at one point I felt like I was swimming in the middle of a fish tank. Like it was very, very cool. There were all kinds of fish all around, and it was very relaxing and super not wavy. Like sometimes you go on these snorkel cruises and they take you out sort of in the middle of the ocean and you're like, everything's moving and you're not happy about, I'm not happy about that when I'm snorkeling. This was very calm waters, super nice. On the second place, some people saw an octopus and a stingray. We saw a flounder, so there were some very cool things on this.
Yeah,
so anyway, so that was the part of what we did. Then we came back.
We came back to the dock, and then we walked through the little town in Nevis, which was closed, by the way. It was Sunday.
Yeah.
So everything was closed. They take Sunday off.
Yeah. And then we took the tender back to the ship, and once we got back to the ship, we jumped on.
Well, we went to the back of the ship,
The swim platform.
The swim platform, which was really quite cool. So what happens is they open the whole back of the ship up. It goes down to the water and becomes a swim platform. And then they put out a bunch of toys out there. You can even, I saw there was kayaks and paddleboards. They had the floaties,
mats, a trampoline thing.
Yeah, so it was really quite cool.
Yeah.
The current was a little strong, so you had to swim into the current or upstream to get back to the boat. So
yeah, I had on a life vest. Paul jumped past me and got in the water, and then I watched him kind of float away, and I'm like, oh, I better get a life vest. So I'm really glad that I did.
She got a life vest for herself. See ya, Paul. Bye. But it was a lot of fun.
I helped you back on the boat.
You did great. So dinner tonight was really good.
Wait, then we went to a trivia game. So we went to just to check out the trivia game real quick, and then we went to the captain's reception, which they always offer free drinks at those. So we had a glass of wine there. So we did that. Then we went to dinner.
Well, before that, they actually, before dinner every night on this ship, which was really cool, they talk about the next port of call you're going to, which is really nice. So we get to learn about the next port. You won't see that in every ship.
No.
You know, they talk about the excursions you could go on, but this one actually tells you a little bit of history about the islands and what you're going to see, what you would expect.
And so we're going to Guadeloupe, but we're actually going to Les Saints, which is a little islands like kind of south of Guadeloupe, even though it's a part of it. So that's for tomorrow. And this is one of the things I'm excited about on a Windstar cruise is we're not going to these big ports. We're going to this very tiny port, this very tiny island. I think he said it was like
on the
3
beach
miles
shows.
or something.
That's right, it's tiny.
Yeah, very, very tiny. And so that'll be tomorrow. So.
And some people, by the way, pronounce it's Guadeloupe and Guadeloupe. So if you want to correct us, go for it.
Yeah, down below. Let us know. And then we went to dinner, and it was our first dinner in the main restaurant. And I have to say,
well, it's a beautiful restaurant.
Phenomenal.
Very nice. Yeah.
The dinner was.
Food was really good.
The food was amazing. I actually had a grouper.
Yep, the grouper with skin on, beautiful, and that kind of Indian rice.
Yeah, an Indian rice with it. It was like something I don't normally eat or necessarily would order, and it was perfection.
Yeah.
You had?
Beef Wellington, which I've not had that too many times, but it was cooked perfectly. It was like a real tender filet inside wrapped in the dough. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
Wonderful dinner.
Tonight they're doing a Beatles thing with the same singers that they have, and then they're doing a Latin night, and then they're closing it out at 11 o'clock in the Compass Bar. So there's still a lot more to come, and we're starting early tomorrow. So we'll catch you tomorrow.
Right. See you then. What day are we on?
We're on day 3.
Day 3, and we're in Guadeloupe.
Yeah, Les Saints, specifically at Les Saints, which means the Saints, which is because Christopher Columbus sailed by the island, didn't stop here, but it was the day after All Saints Day, and so that's why they said that we named it Les Saints.
All right. So here's one thing that's kind of cool, though, is because we're on a smaller ship, we're going to Les Saints, which the big ships will go to Guadeloupe, right, and do all their things there, but we get to come to this very secluded little cove area, which is of the Saints. So that's very cool. Good part of being on a small ship.
There's actually no cars on the island.
Oh, that's right, no cars.
Yeah, so we're going to go on a culinary sample tasting Guadeloupe. That's the excursion we're on today.
So we skipped breakfast.
Yes, we skipped breakfast. And then they're going to take us to what the excursion director told us was the best beach on the island. So we get to stop there afterwards, which we can do some snorkeling. And then we're heading back to the boat. We're going to eat in the main dining room tonight. That's
right,
the
yeah.
plan. Do the port. We always do the port talk so we know what we're going to see the next day and what's going on. And that's our plan for the day.
Okay.
So let's go have some fun.
Perfect. Sounds
You ready?
good. I'm ready. Let's go.
Lots of duty-free liquor. There. There's at least 10 of them right in this little spot.
Lots of t-shirt stores, lots of dress stores, lots of jewelry stores. This is actually a very big
This is where the cigars are?
Dolphin Discovery, St. Kitts.
All right, we're going to check this out.
Let's go swim with some dolphins. Good morning.
Oh, somebody got a tour over here.
Yeah. Maybe if you're staying in a local hotel or something.
Could be. Wow. Okay, so when you first get here, you get to put all your stuff in lockers because you don't get to take anything in the water with you, including this camera.
Yep.
So we don't get any pictures of it.
Yeah.
They take pictures for you. That's $80 per person and then you get all the pictures, or $45 for a single print. Might be able to get a snorkel here.
Yeah, maybe. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good day. Hi. Welcome to Champagne Beach.
Great.
It,
Yeah, that looks like it does. Yep.
it is.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You hear that?
Yeah, I
That
heard
suction,
that.
that's what you're looking for. You got a
Damn
big
big thing.
seal on there, right?
Okay, we are at the end of day 3 at
The Saints.
the Saints. That's right. Guadeloupe.
Yeah.
We did find out that it's not Guadeloupe, it's Guadeloupe.
Right.
is how they pronounce
The
it.
weather was beautiful. It was very warm here.
It was a hot day.
It was a hot day.
For winter time.
And we just got done with our dinner. And honestly, now this is 2 nights we've eaten at the main restaurant, and the food has been fantastic.
Right, I've had rack of lamb tonight, and it was incredible.
And I had dorado fish, which was very, very good. I had a goat cheese souffle for an appetizer, which was...
Oh gosh, that was really good.
So anyway, so the restaurants here, just the main dining room, the food is over the top, really great.
Right?
We haven't had a bad meal yet in the dining room.
No. And the day here in, what's it called? I know it's Guadeloupe. What's it?
Les Saints.
Les Saints. Les Saints. It's okay. Les Saints is a little like part of Guadeloupe that is just this tiny little island that we came to, which is again really cool, being part of this small cruise line or the small ships that get into these really small little ports.
But I have to say, Les Saints is actually a French island and inhabited by French people and French tourists, and kind of taking a survey of it's kind of become the agreement or the consensus here on the boat that they weren't very nice to the Americans that were there.
They were totally friendly.
No, they actually, people sat at the restaurants for an hour without getting waited on. And another couple went to 3 different restaurants, and they told them that they were full, even though there were tables.
Yeah.
And
so if you're French, I think you really got it in.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm just saying.
If you're American, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So that was just kind of interesting. But the island itself was beautiful. I have to say it was very good.
Our excursion today was
the water here
either.
was fabulous. The water here was so crystal clear.
Oh, wow. Yeah, even where the boats come in, the docks was beautiful water.
Yeah, and our excursion, we wouldn't go on it again.
Right. We did get a lot of information.
We got a lot of information. The people who gave the tour were very nice, but the price for what we feel we got, and with the other people too, just wasn't. We probably would have picked a different excursion.
A little, unfortunately. Hate to
Just
say
not our
that.
favorite.
Hardly ever happens with us.
Yeah.
Usually it's good.
You know, it's good to know. So there's other excursions, and I would say the one here in Guadeloupe that we've had other people tell us that was the snorkel. They said the water was crystal clear here, and they said they had some great snorkeling here. So if you're in Guadeloupe, that would be the tour that we recommend. We've heard not the glass bottom boats, I'm just saying, but not the day at the hotel, but the snorkeling would be the one.
Yep, for sure. Oh, by the way, here's one kind of interesting thing: is our boat broke down. So we're still in Guadeloupe. It's 10 o'clock at night. We were supposed to leave at 5. It's 10 o'clock, so stay tuned. Let's see where this thing
What happens
goes.
tomorrow? We're supposed to be in St. Lucia.
Oh, St.
We're
Lucia,
supposed to be going on an off-road Segway.
Segway.
I don't even know what that is. Off-road Segway tour, and then we're supposed to be doing. Windstar does this beach barbecue, which sounds really great. They bring all the toys, they bring chairs, umbrellas, and tents, and everything, and they set up this entire beach barbecue thing, which is
private just to our tour.
Yeah, and part of your trip and everything. So I'm looking forward to that, but we'll catch up with you tomorrow and see where we are.
Right. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, day 4.
Yeah.
Yep, day 4.
Day 4.
And we are headed to our next destination.
Which is Pigeon Island. So last night we had a little bit of engine problem. They got us underway maybe around 11 or 12. They got us underway maybe around 11 or 12, which is fine. But that means we're arriving a little bit late today. So our Segway tour, out.
Done. And the beach barbecue that was
Which I was looking
scheduled.
forward to.
Yeah, it's a pity. Just because we're arriving there right about lunchtime today. They canceled that because obviously they can't set up a big barbecue on the beach.
Umbrellas, chairs, everything.
Yeah, at lunchtime to serve lunch. So they're going to do it on the boat. So we're gonna have a big barbecue on the boat today. So what we've already done today, which was kind of cool, is we got to visit the bridge. Now on this ship, and I think it's only one, I don't know if there's, I'm sure there's other ships out there, but this is a ship where the bridge is open. So you can go there anytime they're not going into port or coming out of port, or they're busy, and visit the bridge, and that was quite
Yeah, we
interesting.
enjoyed that.
Very neat. And we talked to the fourth in command, which is a 22-year-old
Yeah,
from
Portugal.
Portugal. That's right. Yeah, very cool. So he's in hopes to be a captain of a ship in about 10 years. So we'll see how that goes. That's kind of cool.
That's fun part of his life.
Yeah. Oh, we did learn too the sails. Why they don't are under sail all the time is it's a big ship, and the wind would just tear the sails apart.
Yeah. Oh, and the wind, of course, has to be going the right direction.
Everything has to be just right.
You know, so that's what's going on there. So what are we doing today then?
Oh, today, barbecue.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Pigeon Island. We'll check that out. It's supposed to be a beautiful day today, just like all the rest of my sunburn days. But this time,
Wear sunscreen.
I'm sunscreening it.
Even
Yeah.
if you think you only tan, because that's what he thinks, wear your sunscreen.
I don't know that I think, I'm just stupid. I hate sunscreen.
Yeah. And so that's the
That's
plan
what I
for
get.
today. Actually, kind of a relaxing sort of, and I'm kind of glad because we've been going.
It's
So-
a relaxed, almost like a day at sea.
So it's kind of nice to chill out for a little bit. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll catch up with you later.
All right, stay tuned.
I thought maybe they'd have some umbrellas and chairs.
Oh, they're over there. Remember, behind the fence.
Oh, okay.
That's our space right over there.
Oh, okay, good to know. The water is super clear, though. Look at that.
That's pretty, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over there. Yes, we are. Is that away?
My colleague is waiting in the other side. You'll see the blue umbrella there.
We see him. Thank you. Say hi.
How you doing, sir? Taxi service for you? Maybe run out.
Thank you. Straight in. Dead.
There's a port.
Oh, wow, that was a short walk. And it is a good view.
How much longer am I sweating for? Oh, yeah?
10 kilometers.
10 kilometers. All right, so we just made our way to the top of Fort Rodney on Pigeon Island.
Yeah, it was not such a bad walk, except that it's so hot out today. and it's steep at the end, but that's okay.
A little bit of a breeze right here.
Yeah, but there's a breeze once you get up there, but it's still really hot, so we're gonna hike.
Amazing views.
Yeah, amazing views.
There's our boat in the background. It's running now. They got it fixed. Oh, we told them that.
Yeah, we told them that. So there's our boat in the background, and let's head down and jump in the water.
Yes, let's go for a swim. All right, down below. Oh, probably can't hear me through the wind. Let's see. So down below is where our umbrellas are, and that's where we came from, and we're headed to. See you at the bottom. There goes Lisa. She's already taken off.
So we have the local drink called the painkillers.
And because I'm sunburned, and Lisa is heat stroked, we needed some painkillers.
Painkillers. It's a local Caribbean drink. And
So if you're
I
in the
have no
Caribbean,
idea what's in it.
yep. Rum, pineapple juice, you know, this island kind of stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so this will be the end of day 4.
Day 4.
Yep, we had a good time. We made it to our port in St. Lucia, Pigeon Island, a little bit late because the boat broke down last night, which was kind of interesting.
But I kind of enjoyed the quiet morning. We were able to just, you know, kind of relax and not have to get up and run to someplace or whatever. So because of that, we got to go see the bridge, which was a cool experience.
Oh, right, that was cool to go to the bridge.
Yeah.
With our open bridge policy, you get to go anytime they're not going in or out of port.
Okay. And I don't know if you can tell, but right now
Boat's moving a little
the
bit.
boat's moving a little bit tonight. This is the first night where it's actually moving, and we're down on the first floor, and the water's actually coming up when the swells come over. We saw it come over our window. So it was a little bit like,
That was pretty cool.
yeah. So we are actually rocking a bit tonight, but fine for us.
Yeah, it's fun. Just adds to the
Yeah, we don't mind.
it's part of the cruise.
Yeah.
And what else did we do? We went to a beach party.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Reserved just for the Windstar ship.
Yeah. It's a bunch of old people acting like they were 14 years old.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Kind of reminded me of when I was a kid and we'd hang out at the lake or at, you know, someplace with everybody and just chill out for the day, and that's kind of what it was like. I enjoyed it.
Yep, we hiked up to, there's a fort that you hike up to, and it has a great view looking down at the bay and the ship sitting in the bay, so that was quite cool.
Yeah, and very hot.
It was hot. Yeah.
Really, really hot. So we are right now in March, and it's very warm down here.
Yeah, quite warm.
Like highs in the upper 80s and stuff right now.
It felt like 90s, and I believe it felt at least like 90s.
So after that, I ran to the water and jumped in.
Cool thing.
Yeah. So we did that. That was great today. And then we came back to the ship and we had to do some work. So I had to do some work.
Relaxed a little bit.
Relaxed and got some computer work
So it was
done.
good as a relaxing day.
Yeah. Then we went to the port talk so we can find out about Dominica, which is where we're going tomorrow. And apparently Dominica is mostly a rainforest, which is interesting.
And one of
with
their
fresh water.
highest mountain is 5,000 feet
Yeah.
in the Caribbean.
And
so
quite
really
active.
good.
It seems like there's a lot of vents that, like the snorkeling here has champagne. They call it champagne snorkeling because there's vents that are bubbling the whole time. And there's a lake up at the top of one of the mountains, which takes quite a bit to get to. But we were told that the lake is 600 degrees, so not swimming.
They call it the boiling lake.
Yeah, the boil. Oh, that's right, the boiling.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
So-
There's a lot of activity in Dominica.
So we went to the port talk, then we went to dinner, which is fabulous. I have to say the food here has been just really great. And you know, when I was online, I was kind of reading some reviews that were like, yeah, the food's kind of bland, it's not so good.
How do you get that one?
That is not true.
Yeah,
Like,
4 nights of dinner and I haven't got that yet. Mine tonight I had tuna Was it sesame seed encrusted tuna, which was just amazing. I thought it was quite good.
Yeah, so that was dinner, and then tonight they have a Caribbean party. They're having like a deck dance party, small deck, and then they have some stargazing tonight, and then we are up early tomorrow morning for Dominica. We're doing a 4x4 and a waterfall, so let's see what happens tomorrow.
Let's see what that's like. See you tomorrow.
All right, here we are, day 5.
Welcome to Dominica. Something that we wanted to show you guys, you can kind of see over this way, is the rainforest. There we go, the rainforest. And the top, you can see how the island is, like most islands around here, are completely covered with clouds because they're so tall peaks. So the tallest peak here
5,000 feet.
is 5,000 feet. And we're going on an excursion today into the rainforest, and it's supposed to be maybe raining there, even though it's not wet season, because it's constantly like that on this island. It's cloud covered, but it's cloud covered and it rains in this valley, and that's where we're going to. So it should be actually an exciting excursion. Everything's supposed to be very green here, not hardly any people, very tropical.
I'm excited to see this one.
Yeah.
It sounds beautiful. I think it's going to be a good excursion today.
Yeah. So welcome to Dominica. It's going to be a jungle out there.
Stay
I
tuned.
didn't say that, sorry.
Stay tuned. We'll take you to the jungle.
Okay, so here comes our pilot to take us in. We were wondering what was happening. We were just sitting out here, but this is it. They gotta come and the pilot brings us in to these places. So what they do is they just drop the pilot off because he knows the area here, and he's gonna come in and guide the ship into port. And then that's just the pilot boat going back to shore because you just dropped the pilot off.
Come a little further down, you get to see your boat, the first here. Now, where your boat is located right now, or dock, we call the area the Woodbridge Bay, and that is the main commercial port on island. Now we have 3 ports for cruise ships. This is the capital city, yeah? Look on the end, in an area where you come in. So we call it Roseau Cruise Ship Berth. And in our second town, the hot map, we have the Cabrits Cruise Ship Berth. So it's 1 ship per port. Blooming, it's frangipani tree there. They can also be found on it. Okay, so one turn into butterfly, but a moth. So this is pretty. The moth is ugly. It's green color. Yeah, get it?
Yeah,
Thank you. So there are mineral pools in that area. There is also mineral mud that is in the area that wanted to apply on the skin to treat the sunburn, skin rashes, pimples, or the skin conditions as well. So in this community alone, there are about 50 thermal vents. So the smell of sulfur. Okay? That is prescribed, you know this. All the rocks you see here, the wall, they were all hand clay.
Yeah, welcome there.
And you call this a coconut bun?
Coconut bun, yes, because there's coconut on the inside of it.
Nice, very nice.
All the way to the mountain side. You'll notice the waterfalls there. Yeah, look at the shady area. There are 2 waterfalls. They were nicknamed the mother and the father. So to the top, the higher one, it is the Father Falls. It's about 125 feet. The south of it, it is the fresh water lake. The mother waterfall is the shorter one. The source of it being a river, we call it the Breakfast River. And that is a river that is found on the way to the Boiling Lake. So this waterfall, it is just about 75 feet. Alright? So they are from separate sources. Drop here, watch yourself. Welcome. Careful, hello, drop. Little drop, watch yourself. Come on.
Wow, that
is. That's the sugar cane? I would have thought it was just a
weed?
Yeah.
Grass.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Just growing wild. Wow.
Y'all can officially say y'all know country line dancing now. Because there's nothing more traditional than doing country line dancing taught by a British person. Footloose. I sound like I'm from the UK trying to talk Southern. Fried chicken,
The place on that plate for it.
I still find it great.
Okay, so what I have, well, the cells are bringing out the cells some more. So what I have is my birthday steak, which is a 30-ounce porterhouse, and it looks amazing with mushrooms. I don't know what that's. Potatoes,
roasted potatoes with
Parmesan.
Prosciutto. Parmesan, prosciutto, roasted potatoes.
Oh, nice.
Chilean sea bass, broccoli, Béarnaise sauce, and Caesar salad.
A wedge Caesar salad, which I've never seen before. It's the first.
All right, so
Looks delicious.
happy birthday.
No, thank you. Wow.
It's a lot of food.
That's a pretty amazing looking steak.
Thank you very much.
That looks delicious.
A lot of food.
All right, so what did we do today? We went four-wheeling, kinda.
Okay, well, we started off the day with our cappuccinos and our detox shot, which we've been doing every day of the cruise.
That's been good.
Yeah, it's been
That's been
good.
working.
And then we go have breakfast, which we did that. And then we got on our excursion about 8 o'clock, which was the 4x4 waterfall.
But where were we?
Dominica.
Dominica, not Dominica. Dominica.
Yeah.
We learned
So
that
we
one.
asked the taxi driver, how do you say the island? It's not Dominica, it's Dominica.
Right.
He grew up here, he should know. It's his island.
Well, plus the tour guide said Dominica as well. So everybody was Dominica. So it's Dominica. I stand corrected. I don't know about anybody else, but I was calling it Dominica.
Yeah. So then we went on the 4x4. We drove around, drove through the jungle part, which was really pretty in itself. It's nice.
The jungle drive was cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we stopped and did some views, and then we went to this gorge, and it was like we're swimming in this cavern to the waterfalls, which was incredible. You said it was like,
Oh, yeah, I compared it to
the Antelope Canyon in Nevada,
Yeah.
but without all the color, but in water in the bottom. So there's a little bit of difference, but that's the
Yeah, but
shape.
it's the same idea, right? You've got this cavern and it's up to the sky and you're in the rocks and stuff and in the waterfall. So the water was cold.
So if you're squeamish, wetsuit.
Yeah.
Nobody else had wetsuit.
I didn't
Nobody
have a
had it.
wetsuit, so I would just say it's well worth it. It's going to be a little chilly. Get over it and go ahead and do the...
There's a hot shower at the end.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. So just do it, get over it for sure. And then we came back early.
To the boat. And then we were back so early, we decided to go on
Well,
another
we had a
excursion.
quick lunch
Right?
and then decided to go out on another excursion.
Kind of. So we took a cab over to, well, one of the excursions which was, they call it Champagne Bay.
Champagne Beach.
Champagne
And
Beach.
it had a snorkel there. So we decided to run over to Champagne Beach, and so we picked up a taxi. And by the way, the taxis were negotiable. So, he's like $80, and we're like, no, I was like, I wanted to spend 50, but I'll give you 60. We could have probably got him down way cheaper, but, these guys are trying to make a living.
And it is one of the poorest countries in the Caribbean. So we had to support them a little bit.
Yeah, so, I don't care. So it was like, okay, $20 to us isn't as much as $20 is to this guy. So we did that. It was a great taxi ride. He was very informative, super nice.
It's like a tour.
And there's his business card. We put it on here if you find yourself in Dominica.
Right. Oh. And one other thing with the taxi cab drivers is they'll take you to where you're going, which this was Champagne Beach.
Which is about 20-25 minutes from the ship.
Right. And he hung out with us while we went snorkeling. He hung out and brought us back.
Yeah.
So he stayed with us.
Because I was like, how are we going to get back? And he, and he's like, oh no, I take you there, I wait, and then I bring you back. So I thought that was really unusual and a good deal because I don't know how we would have got back.
Right.
Although he tried to start the car and it wouldn't start, and I was getting a little bit nervous that we're going to miss the ship.
But it wasn't an old car either.
No, it wasn't. But I was like, okay, so we made it back to the ship. And we spent a full day.
It was a long day.
And then Paul did rum tasting, and then we did an ice cream social and listened to the band, and then we watched the sunset. And
Which,
then
by the way, the band is from a group of people here called Parrot Heads.
Yeah, they're Parrot Heads. So,
Right. And they have their own little band here. They played. It was great. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was really nice, by the way. Great music, and that's also during the day you can hear some of their songs. I like what was it? I want rum and something. Give me rum and something. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Then we went to the port call. Then we came to dinner, candles, and there's also a crew member talent show tonight.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so we've got a talent show tonight too. So it was actually a full day. It was actually I think our best day.
We had a great day.
Yeah, on the boat so far.
And Dominica, I liked it.
I did too. I really liked it. It was rainforest. It was cool things. Yeah, they said there's great diving here. People went out and looked at sperm whales today. Right? I didn't know they had whales here, so they were whale watching here. So that was a little bit crazy and good. So I would say if you haven't seen whales whale watching, the falls, the Trafalgar Falls, also the one we did, which was the 4x4, and the Gorge Falls.
The Champagne Beach, by the way, I don't know that I would recommend it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's not my favorite. I mean,
if you were going to pay for it to be an excursion, maybe
do
not.
something else.
Some bubbles are coming up.
Yeah, there's way better excursions. I'm glad we went so we know, but it's not the best thing to do.
Okay.
Full day, so tomorrow,
St. Kitts.
St. Kitts, and we are swimming with the dolphins.
Which is not not one of the packages,
No.
not one of the excursions.
And it's also Paul's birthday, so we're having a birthday day tomorrow.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, so it should be another full day. Looking forward to tomorrow. So it's been a long one. See you tomorrow.
All right. Bye, guys. This is the island of St. Kitts. And over there's our tender headed over to the dock, of which is right over there, of which I guess we're docking today, or not docking, but the tenders are going there. And then if we head over this way, we're kind of in like a cove. The island over there that has the cloud cover over it, I'll zoom in, is Nevis, of which we were at the beginning of the trip. Okay, welcome to St. Kitts.
Yep, we are in St. Kitts. We are going to swim with the dolphins today.
Right.
So that should be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. We're in this great little shopping area. It's not busy today because there's nobody here in port. Those people are from our ship.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The other 6 people in the square, and this is where we are. So we're gonna go shopping later today.
Yep.
Dolphins.
We're here until 10 o'clock
Yeah,
tonight, so
we're gonna have some
plenty
fun.
of time. All right, see you soon.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, please.
Come on down. Many addresses. I'll drop you off.
Great.
I'll let me tell you what. When the money's near, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll give you a card. In the future, come and get you.
Okay.
This is the main city. Here in St. Kitts, we have 50,000 people on the island.
Wow.
30,000 monkeys.
30,000 monkeys?
Yes, ma'am.
We keep hearing about all the monkeys.
Haven't seen any monkeys.
But you would not see them in the city.
No.
Like 20 trees here right now, it's too warm.
Yeah.
They're early this morning, they come this afternoon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They're more like you know in the shade.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
This
Me
last
too.
building here, is
I
our
like the
treasury.
monkey. The
Here's
treasures.
right here. Now house our museum. Yep.
Okay. Dolphin Discovery, St. Kitts.
All right, we're gonna check this out.
Let's go swim with some dolphins. Good morning.
Oh, somebody got a tour over here.
Yeah. Maybe if you're staying in a local hotel or something.
Could be.
Wow. Oh, the computer screens. Oh, you probably do that.
We
Yes, we do.
Last name Bettner? I do. Yay. How many people show up without it? Too many. Yes.
Okay, so when you first get here, you get to put all your stuff in lockers because you don't get to take anything in the water with you, including this camera.
Yep.
So we don't get any pictures of it.
Yeah.
They take pictures for you. That's $80 per person and then you get all the pictures, or $45 for a single print.
Right. So we're at the Dolphin Discovery place, and right up next under the dock here is some huge, I'd say tarpon.
They look like tarpon.
They don't look like barracuda.
Yeah, those
'Cause-
are tarpon for sure.
yeah.
Wow.
That thing is almost as tall as I am. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
and they're
cool.
not captive either.
No, that's
open
just
water right
yep.
there.
Look at them all. There's all the way up the dock.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Okay, so here we go down the path.
To the Dolphin Discovery.
Discover
It's a
dolphins.
nice place. Very well kept.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of staff here to help you.
Oh, and so just keep in mind too, you can't take anything with you. No distractions for the dolphins, like my watch. Even they said I had to take my watch off. No towels.
No phones, so this thing's we're gonna leave this out of the water.
Yep.
You can't take anything in the water.
Oh, good.
I just discovered a dolphin.
You discovered a
I
dolphin?
discovered a dolphin.
A whole new species.
Right.
And you knew you should call it dolphin.
Right.
Okay, welcome again to the facility, St. Kitts. My name is Hector, and I'm going to give you a free indication before you go in the water, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Everybody excited?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yay.
That is good, okay? So please, first one, just keep the shoes with you. My co-worker go to tell you when you have to leave the shoes, please. If you have any forms, stamps, or everything, you have to leave by the box, or if you can leave it by the lock, okay?
Yep.
Perfect. So, this one, please, you have some behaviors in the platform. The level water is right here, so it's too easy. Just stand up by the platforms and wait for either time for the indication for the person in turn to touch the door, okay? They are very sensitive in the edge, the blowhole, and the mud, okay? So wait at the time for the person in turn. If the dolphin is belly up, you can pet everywhere, okay? So you have the behaviors. For the behavior, you have to walk a little in front, okay? So what is your name? Jan? Jack? Okay, Jack, come a little here, please. Big applause for Jack.
Yay.
Come on. So when the person in turn tell you, go a little close to the edge, okay? By the wall line you see in the platform. And please, the first one, extend it to hand like this. Palms down, extend it to hand. Perfect. So the dolphin reach your hand out the water, okay? You have to keep the hand like this. Don't go to the dolphin. The dolphin coming to you, okay? Because the dolphin cannot speak English or Spanish. Just the body language. With your body, you're going to tell the dolphin what you have to do, okay? Just keep the hand like this. The dolphin raise your hand and show you the pectoral fins, okay? The pectoral fins, you go to pet inside the pectoral fins. Pet inside, and you can dance, okay? Of course, over there you have a dolphin more big. So it's more big, the pectoral fin, you can pet inside and you can dance with the dolphin, okay? Try, don't grab the fins, okay?
Yeah.
Because you can confuse the dolphin and the dolphin can swing out and we don't want that, okay? Just do it again, please, pet inside. Perfect, don't grab it, please, just touch it. Touch it like this, perfect. So the second one, please, turn the body face to me. And extend your right hand like this, perfect. A little more high, just keep the hand like this, please. Don't tap the nose, just keep it, and the dolphin go to kiss your palm, okay? And keep the position, okay? Keep the hand a little high. With another hand, you can show your most sexy pose. Whatever you like to do, just enjoy it, okay?
So it's Paul's birthday on the ship, and they just came in and did a whole happy birthday to him, which is
And the captain poured my beer.
yes, the captain poured his Guinness because the captain's Irish, and we're having Guinness, so he came in and showed us how to pour the beer.
So wasn't that nice?
Yeah, wasn't that nice? There's service. So happy birthday.
Thanks, honey.
Yes.
Okay, so we're on day 7, the last day of the cruise.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah.
Last day of the cruise, and we are in St. Bart's.
St. Bart's.
We want to talk a little bit about yesterday because we missed our recap because we were having so much fun. St. Bart's. That's St. Bart's.
In the distance.
Yeah. Okay, so last night we were having so much fun we missed our recap. So yesterday
we went to go see the dolphins. We get to pet them, we get to swim with them, we got to do it was quite cool.
It was a great excursion, honestly.
Right. And that was St. Kitts.
Discovery, and it was called Dolphin Discovery. Yep, in St. Kitts. So you can book it on TripAdvisor. You can book it directly from their website. Even if you're not on a ship cruise that has it, because ours didn't.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fascinating stuff about that. And so here's some of it because we couldn't have our camera next to us. So did you know that we were swimming with those dolphins, and it was kind of an open water sort of an area, so there were little fish that were swimming around in the dolphin tanks with the dolphins, right? But the dolphins didn't care and weren't interested. And I asked the guy, I said, do they eat these fish? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And he's like, yeah, he goes, they only eat what we feed them because these dolphins have been raised in captivity their whole lives. So they actually don't know how to hunt.
Just as our dog doesn't know how to hunt.
Yeah, so
already be interested in hunting. So.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's just like our pets that we have, because it's like my dog doesn't see a rabbit and run after it and start trying to catch it to eat it. He may run after it, but he doesn't try to eat it. So I was like, oh, it's just like that. So they're fed by the people, and they do not hunt for their food. So that was interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
We swam with a male and a female dolphin. So that although they looked kind of the same size and everything, and it's really, really hard to tell the difference. They said
between a male and a female.
That the divers will go under and try to figure out sometimes on the dolphins if they're male or females, like out in the wild, because you've got to get up really up close to sort that out. So that was kind of interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh, they said that they shed their skin, a micro layer of their skin every
20 minutes.
Every few minutes.
It was very quick.
Yeah, so like every few minutes they're shedding their skins, and so they're super, super soft, and not sticky at all. I mean, very
not
smooth.
slimy.
No, not slimy. Very smooth. That was a very, very cool thing about it too.
Oh yeah, except for St. Kitts, what we did there.
Well,
we
that
did
was
go
it
back
for the
and
dolphins.
Walked around the
shopping area.
Yeah, the shopping area, the port town, not the town, but
just
the port
to
town.
see what it was like. On this cruise, that was actually I would say, besides St. Maarten, the only shopping port. Or maybe St. Bart's here too today, I think is a shopping port of a different kind. But if you're coming on this cruise and expecting to go out and buy trinkets and clothes and that kind of stuff, few and far between, except for St. Kitts, St. Martin's, and St. Bart's. Because the rest are kind of very remote, small villages, which is exactly what we were looking for on this cruise.
Right. Then, when we got back to the ship, it's dinner time. Was there anything in between? No, we did do dance lessons, line dance lessons.
We did a line dance lessons for him.
Yeah, because
he doesn't know how.
I dance like a white guy. I don't dance.
And on this ship, it doesn't matter because there's nobody who dances well.
Yeah.
There was nobody who was a great dancer.
I might be one of the top dancers on this cruise.
You know, all I say is at least he's willing to go out there and do it, you know, so I'm not out there dancing by myself.
Right. Then we had a really amazing barbecue. It was the second barbecue of the ship. The first one was the one that was supposed to be on the beach, but it got moved to the ship. But this one last night was just, it was amazing.
It was really great.
There was a lot of food. There were really good food.
Yeah. And we made really good friends with the crew last night. They were actually hysterical.
Yeah, they got to party a little bit as well.
Yeah.
With us, so that was kind of nice.
Yeah. And so they were dancing, and they were doing some of the line dances with us and stuff, so that was a lot of fun. And then they did more dancing all night. The music was great. They actually played till midnight. We danced on the deck till midnight, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Anyway, so that was St. Kitts, and then next up is St. Bart's.
Yep.
Okay, so welcome to day 7, St. Bart's. So what are some fun facts about St. Bart's? Very rich country.
Yeah.
Here everything is super expensive from what they're telling us. We haven't been on the island yet, but we're gonna pay.
But we do know that. I mean, we have heard that before. And they said, you know, not very long ago, it was actually one of the poorest countries. So obviously somebody with some money discovered it, and that was that. Like other beautiful places in the world. St. Bart's switched hands between the French and the English. The Spanish, the first people coming by and discovering it, like most other most other
Islands out here.
islands down here. They kind of all have a lot of history of the same. But then they received their independence actually fairly recently, maybe within the last 30 years or so. They became independent. So it's supposed to be a beautiful island. There's some great beaches here. We were told one place to do some snorkeling if we want to. The thing about St. Bart's today for us is that they actually have their first regatta going on in a few years. And it happens to be now these 3 days, and so the island is supposed to be just packed with people.
Right. So it's gonna be a
Hard day to get around, so we're
busy.
told. And an expensive day because apparently some prices fluctuate depending on how busy the island is.
So it all depends.
So we're still in another beautiful location, last day on our cruise, so join us as we discover St. Bart's. So we just came in right there, and this is Gustava, so this is the area around where we're going to be walking, and that's what we're going to find out. And I guess the nearest beach is over here, which is Shell Beach, so we might take a hike over there. So the regatta's in town, so I said that this is supposed to be a busy day because the regatta's here, and there goes obviously a team of Regatta Ski Mountain.
Yep.
Like all these
Yeah, they're all getting ready to head out. Okay.
Sounds cool.
Okay, so here's kind of an example of what is on St. Bart's. So this house, you kind of see it through the reflection, but this one is $33,500 a week.
A week, 4 bedrooms.
For that house. Very nice.
And this one's for sale. It's $8 million.
And that's like just a little house, just inland at the water.
Overlooking Gustava, so it's like, yeah, right here. So it's right in the main area of town. I was just 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, $8 million.
And that one's $30,000 a week.
That one's 28.
$28,000 a week. Very nice. Very nice places. Okay, we are at, how do you say the name of this? La Bar. There it is. La Bar Lovely. And here's what we got so far. Is Lisa got an organic IPA. It's made right here on Bart. And I got a Drumwell, which is on draft. Mine's blonde, and Lisa's an IPA. All right, cheers.
Cheers, and then here's our view. We've heard how ridiculously expensive it is, but you know, it's not. I mean, the beers we got were $7 by euros. So they were what? $8. I mean,
Well, this is a pint that was 10, and this is a regular 12-ounce beer, and it was 5 or 6 euro.
so
Yeah.
7. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
So don't
not
let them
cheap,
like.
but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the end of the trip.
Oh, I hate this when it happens. We're at the end of our Windstar Cruise. I have been wanting to come on a Windstar Cruise for a long time. So we want to give you guys the scoop on what worked and what didn't work, and if you should be coming on the next Windstar Cruise with us.
Is this cruise for you? Okay, so here's what we got. For our top 5, we want to give you a couple bonuses actually before we give you the top 5.
Right.
One of our bonuses is on this ship, they include specialty coffees like your cappuccinos and your lattes, your soft drinks are all included, including bottled water, by the way.
Yeah, and so when you go on excursions, they'll give you water, bottled water, but in your stateroom, they also give you water there all the time, which we really like having. Like, I hate it when I have to go on ships and buy bottled water all the time, and it comes in aluminum cans and whatever. They say that they filter the water.
And I gotta say, the water is good.
Yeah, they filter it 3 times.
Right.
Yeah. So the bottled water and the soft drinks and the cappuccinos and everything, it's all included here. You don't have to pay an extra $30 per person per day for that.
For water.
For water, which makes me crazy. So that is actually
Just
one
a
of our
bonus.
bonuses. They created like all these extra special moments on the ship. And you know, they did a beach barbecue that took us over to the beach in St. Lucia, and they did a barbecue night here the other night on board. So they actually go an extra mile trying to find these ways to put together these special moments.
And make it special. So they make the cruise special.
Yeah, you know, instead of just the same thing every night and every night and every night, they really do go out of their way to try to create these things that are memorable. And the beach barbecue last night was definitely one of them.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. We had they turned it into not only great food but a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
They did a great job.
So let's start with number 5. So our number 5 reason that you may want to take a Windstar cruise is
the staff.
Yeah.
The staff is so friendly, so nice, and so amazing.
The service has honestly been incredible on here. You know, in a day and age where service gets worse and is horrible and not everything it used to be, not here. They're always, what can I get you? What do you need? You're never waiting for anything. They're a lot of fun. They're super nice people. They really do care about whether you're having a good time. So the number 5 reason to take a Windstar cruise is basically the service and the staff.
So number 4 is just the relaxed, slow pace of a small cruise.
Yeah, and especially like the Windstar brand. You know, everybody in their daily lives gets so busy and they've got so much going on. And we even had a couple we were having dinner with, and he's like, I just want to sleep in today. I just don't want to have anything planned. I don't want to have to do anything. I want to relax before we go home. And if you're looking for that relaxing cruise where you don't feel like every minute's planned out and you have no time to unwind, then the Windstar cruise would be for you. You really want to come here when you're just looking for that slower pace and ready to unwind and look at some beautiful scenery no matter what your destination is.
So it's an easy cruise.
Yeah, so that's our number 4 reason, is just pure relaxation and unwinding and recharging.
So our number 3 reason for this cruise is the small ports, where this small ship can get into spaces that big ships don't go.
Yeah. So, for example, on this cruise, we went to Les Saints in Guadeloupe. Sorry. We went to Les Saints in Guadeloupe, where a big boat just can't dock. And that is one of the benefits. We also went to Pigeon Island in St. Lucia, whereas most of the big boats go into Castries, where we were up on the northern side on a beautiful beach on Pigeon Island. And that is a reason to take a Windstar cruise, because you are going to be able to fit into these ports and stuff that these big behemoth of ships just aren't going to go.
And with that comes less crowds too. When you're in the big ships, where they dock, where all the big ships dock, you're in a big crowded area, and these small ships go to places that just doesn't happen. So it's very nice. Our number 2 reason why to take this cruise would be the food. The food has just been over the top for me.
Yeah, so Windstar has teamed up with the James Beard Foundation, which is a foundation for helping up-and-coming chefs become known. And the food and the menus that they have come up with are actually exceptional.
I think I enjoyed every meal on this ship.
Yeah, it wasn't a hit or miss. It wasn't like when we went to a meal, we were like, oh, we know we're going to have a good meal today. So the number 2 reason for coming on a Windstar cruise is the food.
So the number 1 reason why we think you should go on this cruise would be just getting to know people, personable.
You know, on so many of the big ships and everything, everybody's running around and nobody's talking to each other. But here the expectation was different. Here the expectation was is that everybody would say hello to each other. Everybody kind of got to know each other. And it's so weird on these, when you do that this way, is that you get to kind of see the same people over and over again. We just had dinner tonight with a lovely, lovely couple from Pennsylvania. The other night we ate with some great people from both our area, down in the Clearwater area, and another couple that was there, and just hearing their stories and where they've come from and what they do is part, for me, the joy of cruising this way.
Right, I think we really got to know people.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's and we met another couple, so there was a whole group of parrot heads on the cruise, and we got to know a couple of other couples that were part of that parrot head cruise, and they were also from our local area.
That's right.
Which is very, very strange. And then so when you'd be on the shore, like we were in St. Bart's today, and there was another couple that we had met from the boat, and we were like, hey, and they came over and had lunch with us
them.
at the little restaurant we were at, which was just really enjoyable. And it's like, I guess everybody wants friends. I want friends.
Believe it or not, always don't be afraid to get to know people. I think that would be my advice for even going on any cruise, especially small cruises. I think people are just much more open to get to know other people.
Yeah, I really like,
nice.
It's nice to have friends, and here you've got a bunch of people that have a similar interest, doing similar things together. You get to find out what other experiences they had and what you got to do or what you missed doing. And I just think getting to know people on this cruise is the number one reason for taking a Windstar cruise.
Okay, that is our 5 top reasons why you should take this cruise.
Yeah. So see you on the next Windstar.